Okay, this is my presentation on the Sputnik 1 space rocket. The presentation is going to contain about why the Sputnik 1 was built and who built it, and what it's like inside it, what it looks like and its size, and the future space rockets, and a summary. Sputnik 1 began built on the 17th of December. Began being built on the 17th of September 1954. It was first launched into space on the 4th of October 1957. It was built because the Russians and the Americans were having something called a space race to see who could launch the first man-made object into space first. The mission lasted 3 months altogether, and it took about 1.5 hours to orbit the Earth. It travelled around the Earth at 29,000 kilometers an hour, which is about 18,000 miles an hour. After being in orbit for 22 days and travelling about 60 million kilometers, the transmitter's battery ran out and the satellite burned up on the 4th of January 1968. When Sputnik 1 was being built, it was planned to weigh between 1,000 kilograms and 1,400 kilograms and carried between 300 and 400 kilograms of scientific equipment on board. The satellite was 58.5 centimeters in diameter, which is a sphere made from 2 hemispheres made of ANG6T, which is a mixture of aluminium, magnesium and titanium, and had a mass of 83.6 kilograms, and had 2 pairs of antennas. One was 2.4 meters and the other pair was 2.9 meters. It had only a 1 watts 3.5 kilogram radio and a fan to keep the satellite's temperature between 20 degrees and 36 degrees. In the future, scientists are aiming to try and get people to Mars by a spaceship or rocket, but this can't be done at the moment because of the fuel issues. It would cost too much for that amount of fuel, and the rocket would have to be much smaller than usual to be able to get there, but then it would not hold enough fuel to take it that far. So in order to get people to Mars, rockets would have to be much more powerful than they are now, and there needs to be a more fuel efficient and more environmentally friendly way to get people that far, to get a rocket that far. In summary, the Sputnik 1 took 3 years to build and was launched in 1957. It was in orbit for 22 days at a speed of 29 kilometers an hour and took about 1.5 hours to orbit the Earth once. It had a mass of 83.6 kilograms and a diameter of 58.5 centimeters. The radio had a mass of 3.5 kilograms and was only 1 watt. People won't be able to get to Mars for a very long time.